Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. The topic for our today's lecture is Ijara. It is a mode of financing in Islam and the most frequently used mode of financing in Islam. The basic meaning of the Ijara is to rent out something, some property, some asset that is rent out, and for that rent out the lessor, which is the owner of the property, receives rent, and the lessee who take some assets and property on rent uses the assets and property and pay rent to the owner of the property, that is lessor. We first define the ijara and then we will study about the types of the ijara, and last one, the graphical mechanism of the ijara will be discussed. Now we start with the ijara. Ijara means to give something on rent, and here the term ijara is used in two situations. One, it means to employ the services of a person on wage. For example, A hires a porter at the airport to carry his luggage. Ijara is used in two situations. The one is, it is also called ijara when someone hires the services of a labor on wages. It is also termed as ijara. And the second situation where we use the word ijara, another type of ijara, relates to paying rent for the use of an asset or property defined as land in Islam. The second type of the ijara means that renting out the property or assets to receive the rent for the rent out, and that property and asset in Islam is termed as land. We go in depth for ijara. This is the basic definition of the ijara: a type of lease compatible with Islamic law. Lease means renting out something. Under the structure of the owner of the property or assets, that is in Islam called land, gives the renter, the lessee, the ability to use the property in exchange for a periodic rent payment. The owner remains responsible for maintenance. Under the ijara, the term of agreement must be clear and known to the both parties. The both parties, one is lessor who is leasing his property or asset, and the other is lessee who take on rent the property or the assets. Ijara is a mode of finance. Ijara is an Islamic alternative of leasing. Leasing backed by an acceptable contract is an acceptable transaction under Sharia. The question of whether or not the transaction of leasing is Sharia compliant depends on the term and condition of the leasing contract. Several characteristics of conventional agreement may not conform to Sharia, thus making the transaction un-Islamic and thereby invoking a prohibition. Risk and reward of ownership lies with the owner. Any loss to the asset beyond the control of the lessee should be borne by the lessor. Mean that in ijara, risk and reward of the ownership lies with the owner because he receives rent It's mean he also bear the risk of loss. Any intentional loss by the lessee will be paid by the lessee, but any loss to the asset beyond the control of the lessee should be borne by the lessor. Late payments penalty cannot be charged to the income of the lessor if uh, the lessor provide asset uh, didn't provide asset on time, then his income cannot be deducted, his the charges cannot be deducted from his income, and so on. Lease and sale agreement should not be separate, should be separate and not contingent. Uh, Sometime the lease agreement or ijara agreement is accompanied with the sale agreement as well. Mean that at the end of the ijara, the lessee become the owner. Sometimes there is the transfer of ownership as well. But here, according to Islamic fiqh, the both contract cannot be contingent, but there must be a separate contract for the lease as well as for the sale agreement. Now coming towards the type of ijara and basic further basic definition of the ijara. Now we look in depth with ijara types of ijara. Ijara refer to munafa, the benefit type of contract where a lessor mean owner of the assets or property lease out an asset or an equipment to the client, that is lessee, at an agreed rental fee and predetermined lease period upon the contract. Mean that where uh, an lessor rent out a property or an asset which is called land to the lessee upon for a fixed period upon a fixed and periodical rental payment. The ownership of the lease equipment remain in the hand of lessor. The ownership during the period of the ijara, the ownership of the lease equipment will remain in the hand of lessor. Ijara can be divided in two types: finance lease and operating lease. For finance lease, it is known an ijara muntahiya betamalik, lease which ends with the transfer of ownership. The first lease, that is a finance type lease, this is a particular lease in the banking sector in the Pakistan, where at the end of the leasing period, the leasing equipment, property or asset will be transferred. The ownership of the equipment, asset, or the property will be transferred to the lessee. And the second type, that is called ijara musawwafa mus, mausufa fi zimma, forwarding lease. In normal ijara, the lease asset must be in existence upon execution of leasing agreement. However, the specified under the construction asset property can be used as a leased asset under principle of ijara mausufa fil simma, forward lease. In this type of lease, at the end of the leasing period, the lessee return the property, equipment or asset to the lessor, and the lease dissolved. Coming to the first type of ijara, that is muntahiya be tamalik. It is a leasing contract which end with ownership. It is similar to the practice of hire purchase in conventional. Mean that the al ijara muntahiya be tamalik In this type of ijara, lessor and lessee make a contract for the rent. Lessor lease out his property, asset, and some equipment to the lessee for a fixed time period. The lessee pay periodical rent to the lessor, and at the end of the leasing period, the equipment, the asset, and the property, the ownership of that equipment and property will transfer to the lessee. It refers to the ijara, leasing or renting, contract to be followed by the contract of the ownership, such as buy, that is sale and purchase, or hiba, that is the gifting some asset, property, or equipment to someone. So this type of the ijara end up with the transfer of the ownership of the asset, property, or equipment. But previously we stated that the both contract cannot be contingent, mean that the leasing contract and the transfer of the ownership contract cannot be made simultaneously in the one contract of ijara. The both will be contracted separately. One contract will be made for the rent purpose, and the other contract will be made at the end of a leasing period for the transfer of ownership of the equipment or asset. Under the first contract, the lessee leases the asset from the owner lessor at the agreed rental over a specified period. Upon expiry of the leasing period, the ownership of the asset will be transferred to the lessee through second contract, such as sale contract, that is buy at an agreed price, or through hiba. The asset transfer is completed. The second type of the ijara, that is ijara mawsufa fi zimma. It is an ijara contract which is executed for an asset undertaken by the lessor to be delivered to the lessee according to the accurate specification, even if the asset is not owned by the lessor. Mean that it is a rental contract in which the lessor will rent out an asset, property, or equipment to the lessee according to his specification. During the period that the leased asset property is under construction, the lessor may ask the lessee to pay a certain portion of the pre-agreed lease rental as forward lease. Mean that the asset, if the leasing asset is under construction or in process, during that time period, the lessor can ask the lessee to pay some money in advance to him, and that money in Islamic law will be termed as debt on the lessor, because if lessor unable to rent out, if unable to process completely that equipment or the property, and unable to lease out that property to the lessee, then he will pay back that debt to the lessee. The forward lease rental payment will be considered as a debt to the lessor until the delivery of the leased asset to the lessee. Ijara mawsufa fi zimma can be in the form of operating lease or financial lease. Asset under construction are yet to be delivered. If lessor fails to deliver the asset, the lessor is obliged to repay the advance rental paid by the lessee. So this is a type of ijara in which the rental property, asset, or machinery will be back to the lessor upon the completion of the lease period. That ownership will not transfer from the lessor to the lessee. Process of ijara. We can see the process of ijara through this diagram and through this explanation. What happens? The customer, the lessee, who want property, asset, and machinery on lease, The customer approaches the bank with the request for financing and enter into the promise to lease agreement. The customer approaches the bank and discuss the type, nature of property, machinery, and asset that he want to be leased. He want on lease, and promise to enter into a lease agreement, ijara agreement. The bank purchase the item requires for leasing and receive title of ownership from the vendor. Right? What happens? The customer that approaches the bank and asks for the car, and the customer here uh, negotiate the specification type of the car with the bank, and bank purchases that car from the vendor and make payment to the vendor. The bank make payment to the vendor. This was the first cycle. In the second cycle, we see here the bank lease the asset to the customer after execution of lease agreement. After the lease agreement, the car reach from vendor to the customer. The customer make periodic rental payment as per the contract. At the end of the tenure, customer can purchase the asset from the bank with the help of separate sale agreement. And this is the whole process of the uh, ijara. We have discussed what is ijara, what are the type of ijara, and what is the process of ijara. Now we take an example of a real life example of ijara, and then we will go towards the basic condition of ijara. Look at this picture here at number 1. Here we see at number 1. Now look at the C at number 1. Airline places order with the airline manufacturer. The airline places order with the airplane manufacturer. This airline places an order with the airplane manufacturer with the top right corner, and also the airline approaches to the bank to seek finances for the airplane. Look at here at number 2. The airline approaches to the bank to seek financing. The bank is on the left right corner. And in step 3 here we see that bank pays airplane manufacturer the finance. The bank finances the airplane for the airline, and hence the bank pays money to the airplane manufacturer. At number 4 we see in the middle here airplane manufacturer delivers airplane to the bank, right? Bank receive airplane. Number 5, bank lease airplane to the airline. Here we see that it lease out it. At number 6 we see here the airline pays periodical rent to the bank, right? And at number 7 we see here at the end of the lease term airline take the ownership, right? This is the first type of ijara. We will continue the ijara in the next lecture with the basic condition of the ijara, and how ijara will be terminated, and lastly we will conclude the ijara with the difference between the ijara and conventional leasing. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.